The diagram shows a rectangular garden path where Sim is going to cover the path with paving stones. Each paving offside 30 centimetres. Each paving stone costs £2.50. Where Sim has £220 to spend on paving stones, show that he has enough money to buy all the paving stones he needs. Okay, so I've got some little paving stones here in blue on the right hand side, and I'm going to mark them as 30 centimetres in length in a second. As you can see, they're squares, which is what it says here. It says each paving stone is a square of side length 30 centimetres. So I'm going to show you in a second that they're, well, not to scale, obviously, but they are 30 centimetres for the purposes of this question. And what you'll find is that we can actually get 4 of these down this 120 centimetre length. So if you think about the paving slabs here, so I'm going to show you now that they are each 30, because if that's 30, so this is 30, 30. This would then be 60, 90, and then finally 120. So 30, 60, 90, 120, which is obviously the width there of the path. So there's going to be 4 down the side. 1, 2, 3, 4 paving stones down the side. And now we need to think about how many would be along here as well. Why do we need to do this? Because we need to figure out how many paving stones he needs, because then we're going to multiply it by the cost, and then we're going to see if he's got enough money. So how many need to go along this length here of 600 centimetres? Well, that is just a calculation of 600 centimetres divided by your paving stone length, which is 30, as it tells us here. I'm going to cross off those zeros. So it becomes 60 divided by 3, which is just 20. So 20 sit along here. 20 paving stones sit along here, in a similar way to what I did here vertically. Just to show you how it's a similar calculation over here. This is just 120 divided by 30, which, as you can then see, just becomes 12 divided by 3, which is 4, which is where we got our 1, 2, 3, 4. I was just trying to show you diagrammatically there, but there's the maths if you want to see it there. 120 divided by 30, which is why we've done 600 divided by 30 here to give us 20. Now, what does this actually help us do? Well, this then helps us to figure out how many paving stones are required in the whole path. So in the whole path, they require 20 multiplied by 4, okay? Because there's 4 down the side and there's 20 along the bottom. So 20 multiplied by 4 is what's required, which is 80 paving stones. So show the examiner that you have worked that out. So 80 paving stones required. Okay, and then they cost £2.50 each. Okay, so I'm going to do 80 multiplied by £2.50. So let's just do that. So I'm just going to make it short for myself. I'm going to do 25 multiplied by 8. 5 8s are 40. 2 8s are 16, plus that is 20. £2.50 each. That makes it £200. So £200. He's got £220 to spend. So does he have enough? Yes, he does. Yes. Wasim has enough. As it only costs £200. Well done.